Hello everybody and welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena with me, Dark Mazda, for Dark Mazda Series Gaming. In this episode we are going to continue looking at the standard meta decks, and the next on the list is the Selesnya Toxic deck. Now, my recommendation for using this deck is to use it on the standard play queue. Try not to use it on the standard ranked because a lot of the time I think it's only got around about a 54% win rate, so you're going to lose half the games that you play. You're better off gaining rank with something like the Azorius Soldiers or the Mono White Soldier deck. But this is also a fun deck to build, and it is... well, it's a fun deck to use. And finally, we have a viable way to use a Ajani Sleeper Agent, which was one of the Planeswalkers from Dominaria United. And although there was nothing really with any sort of toxic build within that set, and it hasn't come until the Phyrexia All Will Be One set, it now makes it a little bit more viable to use. So yeah, we're going to look through this deck list and read the cards, and then we are going to use the standard ranked format, but my recommendation is just to play as standard play if you are bothered about gaining rank. So anyway, let's have a look. So we have got Crawling Chorus, and it's got Toxic 1. When Crawling Chorus dies, create a 1/1 colourless Phyrexian Might artifact creature token with Toxic 1, and this creature can't block. And Homestead Courage. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control, gains vigilance until the end of the turn. It's also got a flashback, so we can cast it again. We've got Skrelv Defectomite, a Toxic 1, and it can't block. For Phyrexian mana, which is to pay 2 life, we can tap, choose a colour, another target creature you control gains Toxic 1, and hexproof from that colour until end of turn. It can't be blocked by creatures of that colour this turn either. We've got the Venerated Rot Priest, Toxic 1, whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell, target opponent gets a poison counter. So Jawbone Duelist, it's got double strike and Toxic 1, so potentially we're giving the opponent 2 poison counters if it is not blocked. Skrell's Hive, at the beginning of your upkeep you lose 1 life and create a 1/1 colourless Phyrexian Might artifact creature token with Toxic 1, and this creature can't block. And if they're corrupted, which means they've got 3 poison counters or more, as long as the opponent has 3 or more poison counters, creatures you control with Toxic have a lifelink. Got a Slaughter Singer as well, Toxic 2. Whenever another creature you control with Toxic attacks, it gets +1/+1 until the end of the turn. We've got an Annex Sentry, Toxic 1. When it enters the battlefield, exile target artifact or creature an opponent controls with mana value 3 or less until Annex Sentry leaves the battlefield. We've also got a Bloated Contaminator, Trample, and a Toxic 1. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, we proliferate, so we can give them more poison counters if need be. And we've got a Ajani Sleeper Agent. So he's completed, so we can pay one of the mana costs with Phyrexian mana, but it will come in with 2 fewer loyalty counters. So for +1, we can reveal the top card of our library. If it's a creature or planeswalker card, we can put it into our hand. Otherwise, we may put it on the bottom of our library. For -3, we can distribute 3 +1/+1 counters among up to 3 target creatures. They gain vigilance until the end of turn. And for -6, you'll get an emblem with, whenever you cast a creature or planeswalker spell, target opponent gets 2 poison counters. So that's another way to help us get towards our poison goal of 10 poison counters to win the game. We have also got the Ganjo Seat of the Empire. By now we all know what the channel cost is, but if you don't, it deals 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature, costs 1 less for each legendary creature we control. We've got 5 planes. We've got Boseiju, who endures. For the discard cost, it destroys target artifact, enchantment or non-basic land. May That player may search their library for a land card and put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Costs 1 less to activate for each legendary creature we control. We've got forests, we've got brush lands, the pain lands that deal 1 damage to you. Overgrown farmland, we've got Razor Verge Thicket. It's one of the fast lands. It enters the battlefield tapped unless we control 2 or fewer lands. And then we've got the Seed Core, so we can tap to add colourless mana, or we can tap to add 1 mana of any colour, spend this mana only to cast Phyrexia creature spells, and if we have got 3 or more counters on the target, target 1/1 creature gets +2/+1 until the end of the turn. Activate only if an opponent has 3 or more poison counters. So there we have it. That's the Selesnya Toxic deck. We're going to try now in the standard ranked version. Or also, if you want this deck list, it can be found in the video description below. So let's get going. Let's see how this deck will perform. So what have we got for starters? We haven't got any 1-drops or anything. Well, we've got this, but we can't use it on anything. Maybe we should mulligan this one. There we go, that seems to be a bit better. Okay, so we'll keep this. What should we do? We'll get rid of one of those. Right. I guess it's a brush land, and we'll get Skrelv Defectomite down. There's the Rock Priest. Okay, so we will... yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, should we get rid of the non-basic land? No, I think we'll leave it because we want to use it at some point. Oh, another Rock Priest. Well, let's do that. Possibly giving him another land to use. Oh, he's got no more basic lands. Well, that's good news for us, I think. So what do we want to do here then? Yeah, let's wait. We can... use the Homestead Courage on the Jawbone Duelist. Potentially do more damage. Okay, so he's given up. I think he realised that we were basic checking him. So there's our first victory. So I guess sometimes it is good to basic check your opponent. Yeah, looks like we're okay here. We'll get the Razor Verge Thicket out. If he gets rid of this, then he gets a poison counter. He's not going to. So what we can do in that case, we can cast it on here. So they'll get a poison counter. And I guess we can do it again. He gets another poison counter. So he's got 3 poison counters so far. Oh, it's that sword. It's that awful sword. Right, let's see what we can do. let's do this. So he can't use the sword. Oh, he's got one of those as well. Let's see. If we attack with this, you might want to trade with it. From red, protection from red and green. Right, so we really need to just chill out for a little bit. No, let him attack, and then we should have clear lines to get through, unless he casts a creature here. Protection from red and green. Great. Oh dear me. Well, we have just flooded out here by the looks of it. Guess we'll do that next turn as well. He's Brutal Cathar in it now. Well, that's just typical. Oh, he's going for that one. Alright, I guess that was going to be the case. We've lost this one for sure, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Yeah. He's getting life back. If we draw another land this next turn, it's over. Oh, it's over now anyway. Never mind. Our first loss. Yep. So, got steamrolled by that deck. We'll go for the Defector Might. Oh, then we're going for the rock priest as well. We're going for this first. No attacks this turn. No attacks this turn. Next turn we're going to send out the hate. Okay. Odd choice unless he's going to save one of them. Cameo safekeeping or something like that. No, shore up. Okay. Oh, he's used it on two of them. Right, I get you. Uh-huh. So we've got 4 poison counters and they've got 2. We'll just be attacking with everything next turn. Oh, so his deck only deals with targeting the rock priest. Fair enough. What do we want to do? Tell you what, let's attack with everything, minus this. See how that goes. He's got 6 poison counters. And we got 5. So he needs to do something totally special on this turn. It probably is going to manage to do it. Nope, my turn. I think we've almost won this, you know. I think we'll do that with another one as well. Go on, let's go for it. Let's just attack with everything. Probably going to go for our rock price, but we haven't made good use of it, so that doesn't really matter. But he does need to take those out, that's for certain. Oh, look at that. It's proper cheesy, that. That is... Go away. That sucks. Well, that last game, I mean, come on. Cheesy win or what? Let's just take advantage of a rot priest. I mean, come on. You watch this get countered. Oh no, it hasn't. Probably going to get bounced back though. Alright, yeah, it's proliferate deck, so we're up against it again. Right, let's try and get let's see if we can fight them for top spot in the poison rankings. Oh well, he's give up. Saw that and just didn't want to play. Right, so I guess that's a nice easy victory for us. Well, it looks like we're going to win most of these matches by default. Yes, so we're going to just keep this hand and we're going to try the Jawbone Duelist again. I think we'll start with the chorus though. Yep, fair enough. So this is the Delver deck this time. Or the Houty Gin, whatever you want to call it. I'll tell you what, let's get both of these out. Oh, I couldn't cause that, it's a double cast. Right, so he's countered it, yeah. Fair enough. let's try this first. If you counter that, then we're going to Jawbone Duelist. Try this. Probably going to get countered. But eventually they're going to run out of counter spells. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, has he given up? So there we go. Another win by default. So I'd rather win a game or two without the opponent conceding. I mean, I feel like I've played my cards then, you know. And actually had a game rather than just, oh yeah, you win, mate. So anyway, let's get the rock priest out. Probably see that and give up. I'm sure we've just fought against this guy. This guy as well. Gets his next card out, we'll annex Sentry it. Yep, he's gonna hate us. Pay 2 life, yeah, fair enough, I'll pay 2 life. We'll defend against that one. Oh, look at all those triggers. Take that. Yeah, what you gonna do? You just giving up? I think he's just gonna give up, you know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, there's 8 poison counters. I mean, you're gonna just attack with everything and then concede, or I think that's what's coming, guys. Just gonna chuck everything he's got at us. Phoenix coming out as well. Yep, there you go. Wow. So the deck is pretty decent sometimes. Depends what opponent you come up against and what kind of draw you get. But normally, I'm finding that I'm getting beat by everything, and this is the rare occasion where I'm actually winning matches. So, yay us. Okay, let's go for this. We'll get the Crawling Chorus out first. Let's just use it once. We don't need to soup him up too much. And he's there to defend for the turn after. We'll get the hive out. Is he going to counter it? Right, countered it. Not to worry. Right, we have to sacrifice it. Shame.
You're telling me what you know about the game. Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Well, there we go.
Oh, that's my cue to leave.
Made short work of that Liliana. What's he planning here? He's going to counter it, isn't he? Wandering Emperor? Or is that coming next turn? Not depopulate. Okay. That's a Wandering Emperor for sure. If he gets Vigilance, he's not going to be able to do the exile effect on it. Nope, it's Memory Deluge. Oh, why not? Let's put them there. Let's see what he's got to do. Use up all of his depopulates. There's the fairy coming out.
No matter the time or place, I'm ready to win. It's nice to see a familiar face.
Well, he's going to have to defend with it now. We get another creature, so that's good. Chooses for another 2/2. What does that do? Don't think we've won this one.
Another mystery.
Depends what we draw, I guess. But we are top decking at the moment, and that's not normally a good sign. Oh no, look at that. Jace the Perfected Mind. Yeah. We milling half of our deck here.
Educated in Phyrexia's ways. You can be made to obey.
I think we're saying good game. And I think we're conceding. Yeah, see you later. Too far behind to be able to do anything there. I think we keep getting too many lands on the draw, so let's keep this one. I think we'll go for the Crawling Chorus first. That does give us a creature once it dies. Ah, looks like it's Gruul aggro. Let us go for this and a Slaughter Stinger. I mean, it makes no odds. It's going to block. Right, let's go for this. Got an idea. Right, let's do it again. Let's hit him hard. Eight poison counters. Plus one of these in lieu. And then attack with everything next turn, yeah? Unless he gets more creatures to defend with. Right, so that's one creature to defend with. Okay. Is that it? That doesn't save you. Oh, we'll just get rid of the lands, right? That's all we need. Yep, he gives up. He knew that he thought I was going to try and get rid of my creatures, and that was never going to happen when he's only got one creature to defend with. So there we have it, guys. That is the Selesnya Toxic deck, and maybe I was a little bit premature with my opinion of it being a standard play only. It seems to have done quite well in the standard ranked playlist as well. So yeah, it's a good little deck to have a bit of fun with. But you know, it's not my most favourite deck to play with. We will be coming up to that in a later episode. And it's not a meta deck, believe it or not. So that'll be one to look forward to. Have you enjoyed this episode? Tell me if I'm doing okay. am I showcasing these decks or like well enough for you guys? Is it giving you the urge to craft them and have a little go of them yourself? I still believe that the Azorius soldiers and the mono white soldiers is the deck to use to rank up though. So if that's what you want to do and get to mythic, then that's what you should be doing, guys. And just play these. You know, Magic's all about having fun, so, you know, as long as you're having fun and you continue to keep playing the game, then, I mean, all's well that ends well, I guess. Give me a like and a sub if you're enjoying the content, and remember, this deck list can be found in the video description. Just follow it to my untapped.gg profile, and there should be a section on this deck list which says copy to Magic the Gathering Arena on the left hand side. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me, and until next time guys, that's it from me, and I will see you on the flip side.